Since it's size fishing time, I was going to do a video on jawjackers, but in looking on YouTube, there must be 1,000 different videos on jawjackers, and basically they all are exactly alike. They say you can make them for under $10, which in this day and age is impossible. Closer to 20, because I priced all the components, and so I decided to go a different route. And I'm going to give you an idea of how to repurpose stuff. So I hope you enjoy the video. I was looking at Marketplace one night, and these rod holders showed up, and they were a couple of bucks a piece. So I decided that I would buy them and try to use them. And here's what they look like. They're wooden based, really nice hinges on them, and I think these were probably factory produced back in the 50s or 60s. So we're going to see if we can turn this into a jawjacker. I've got an idea, and I paid a couple bucks a piece for these, which isn't a lot of money, so at least I can use them as rod holders if it doesn't work out for us. So this is our first attempt, so let's see if we can get it done together. The first thing I'm going to do on this wooden base is I'm going to drill a hole in it. It's about 6 inches wide, so we're going to do 3 inches and a 1/4 inch in, and we're going to drill a pilot hole. I already had it marked, which made it easy. What I'm using, I don't think it matters what we use for our hooks. I'm using eye screws, and these are number 8s, so they're probably a little bit big, but I don't think it really matters the way I'm going to do this. Just going to screw this in. Like I said, this is the first time we've done this, so bear with me. We might have a technical difficulty or two. I'm going to set the eyelet like that. I went and bought some construction string, and I'm going to use that for my tie down on it, on the pole. And I'm going to take about that much, and we'll adjust it as we need to. Just cut a little bit off. And that was about $2, wasn't very much. Then I built the trigger. I call it the trigger. I don't know how else to put it. It's a trigger for the pole. And if you want to buy them for about $2.50, if you go to HT Enterprises, you can pick up the same thing for a little shorter, factory made, and they sell them there. So if you don't want to make your own, you can always buy them. What we're going to do is we're going to set the pole in here. We're going to pull a rod down and see where we want it. Oh, that's a little low. Let's pull her back a little bit, stretch her back. Yeah, the light got in the dang way, didn't it? Still going to pull her back a little bit more. I want it as high as I can get it. I don't want to drag it out into the hole if need be. I'm going to take this string. Actually, I'm going to take this string and tie it around my homemade one so that it's good and tight. That's how the trigger works. The line goes through it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pull it down and see where I want my string to be. Because once I get it set up, that's where it's going to be all the time. Looks like I need a second set of hands here. Okay, we're going to pull this. I'm going to get this back here to where you can see it. I'm going to pull this down to about there. And I'm going to tie a knot in it. Holy mackerel. Told you we may have a little technical difficulties, and we did right off the bat. Not saying this is going to be perfect, but it will probably work. Let's pull it down. Yeah, I sure screwed that up, didn't I? Let's untie it. Start all over again. Shorten that baby up. Let's try right there. Put a good knot in it. I'll be able to adjust it. Put a little loop in it there. Okay, we're going to pull it down. Pull the rod down. We're going to set our trigger. When we get a bite, looks like it's a little bit long. There we go. Just a touch too much. Give her one more try. See how far that wants to tip down? I may adjust that just a little teeny bit. The further it tips down, told you it's a work in progress. Do one more time. Who said research and development was friggin' easy? I don't want it that much. Bring her back a little bit. I'm going to have to bend that just a little bit. Just going to hit it for you. And that's how the Jawjacker works. Pretty violent there on that one. You know, we're going to mess with them. We're going to play with it. Just want to show you how to repurpose stuff. And as we get going during the season, and we've only got about 4 weeks of the season left, you'll see us out there using some HT quick strikes. Which are pretty easy to use, and I really like them. But I just want to do something a little bit different, and you'll see us using the HT flag system. So we're going to use all three to see which works best for us. So we'll be using the this one and the 2 Jawjackers. And I'm going to be using some regular. I got a bunch of these regulars that I got. I bought 8 of them, so I got plenty to play with. So you'll see us out there on the ice somewhere in Idaho, and the weather's been darn good this year. Too good. It's the middle of almost the end of January, almost 1st February, and we finally got 4 inches of ice on a couple of our reservoirs, so I'm going to give it a try next week, and you'll see me using this new thing that I hope will work, and you'll be seeing videos on it. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe to this video, and you have a great fishing trip.